to heaven.exe. Our training simulator will help prepare you for your inevitable yet incredibly special transition into the afterlife. Please sit back, relax, close your eyes. You are drifting into the light.
Uh-oh. Why is my camera pointed all the way over there? You do this every time. There I am. And there There that... Oh, no. Okay. Let's fix that. There that is. I'm going to be adventurous and let the game audio be a little louder today. And I'm just doing some level up things, and then we're off on a side quest because Alicia had a assassination attempt, apparently. Oh, there was all that blood that came out of the bath. So we're off to investigate that, and then hopefully, maybe, if the stars align, we can go to Kiava Gamma and, you know, progress the main story. I guess I should build up Heinrich's a bit, because... What do you mean I can't level up his Lord Xenos anymore? He's a Ordo Xenos Inquisitor. Bizarre. Who else can level up? Ooh, lots of people can level up. Okay. Yes. 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 Ooh, I like that. Everyone? Okay. Everyone's been leveled up. Okay. Talk to Abelard for it?
Lord Captain?
I hear you and Cassia exchanged words recently. What happened? Also, I fixed my mic problems. Hooray.
And who brought this piece of news to you, I wonder? Then again, I have nothing to hide from you. Of late, the helmsmen have been going off course with increasing frequency, and the reports are full of contradicting accounts. The problem continued, even after several demotions were handed out, so I took it upon myself to investigate. I was astonished to learn that our Lady Navigator has been amending entries in the ship's log, and the officers have been keeping silent on her orders. I immediately demanded an end to the outrageous conduct, and I reprimanded Lady Cassia in front of the officers. She greeted my words with silence, and then quickly departed. I should not have acted thus. I never even found out what drove her to do it.
It's not very dadly of you, Abelard. Or I suppose that's very dadly of you, depending on who you ask.
Lord Captain.
Victus informed me about a problem with the servitors. The ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Not necessary to notify you. Okay, so we can do that. Do we want to take a look at them right now? And we'll bring Pascal, obviously. When her ladyship arrived at the scene, she found the servitors in the same position that they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long, spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All as one, as if obeying a command, the servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at her ladyship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath. Disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. Her ladyship, Alicia von Valencius, gestured for her Enginseer Prime to study the servitors. Ooh, I am in the way. Hold on. The Enginseer Prime slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into their faces and checking the readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path, and Benaric prayers were his companions in this investigation. The examination confirmed the technomat's initial hypothesis. The servitor souls, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations, such as fear and pain. Good things to hear about your servitors. This undesirable consequence of shoddily performed lobotomy is rarely observed, and yet for some unknown reason... For some unknown reason, it had occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. Her ladyship took several steps toward the servitors. This music is entirely too dramatic for this. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of a hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute, until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the Rogue Trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain examined the servitors. A fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. Oh, let's do the heretical option. The Lord Captain suddenly drew an iridescent blade, one I had seen before, and, as if following some unheard command, plunged it into the nearest servitor. The moment the blade sliced open the pale flesh, a wild howl washed over the cargo bay. We heard the screeching and crackling of servo motors, As if having regained the ability to feel pain, the wounded servitor struggled to open its sewn mouth, but all it could muster was a stifled moan of horror. The Lord Captain's victim fell to the metal deck, and all the other servitors came crashing down with it. We all felt the grip of an otherworldly, bone-chilling cold. None of those present had any explanation for what had just transpired. This tech phenomenon warranted comprehensive study. Further investigation has been rendered impossible. Perhaps it was a trick of my imagination, but I thought I caught a semblance of sorrow in his gaze at that moment. Oh no, did I fuck up? Do we not get to meet Nomos now? Oh no. The Lord Captain, seemingly not attaching any importance to the situation, sheathed the blade and left the cargo bay without another word. No. Oh, if I fuck that up and now we can't meet Nomos, that sucks. I know, yeah. Who should we talk to about the fucking... that will be all for now. Do I talk to Sourbuck? Oh, and I will move my... Yay! Hi, Woves! Rogue Trader time! Okay, is this... No, this is the officer's deck. Is it? Am I going nuts? Her Ladyship the Rogue Trader has seen fit to honor us with her presence in order to monitor the course of the investigation. You are expected to perform your duties immaculately and report your every step to me. Should any of your actions bring shame to the enforcers, you will answer to me personally. It is gross and cold and rainy out today, and I do not like it at all. It was lovely yesterday, but now it's all blah. Lord Captain, the 3 officers before you have been tasked with conducting the investigation. Captain Klein is a veteran with a record of quelled uprisings of mutant abominations in the colonies. Captain Ginevri is young, but she has already preempted several mutinies among the ship's rabble. Captain Hrotko. His interrogation skills deserve credit, and he knows how to instill fear and respect firmly in the minds of the riffraff. What, like that guy from Rocky Horror? The enforcers exchange a few astounded glances and throw their shoulders back. Apparently, they are not used to standing so close to figures as renowned as you. Can I be so completely honest for a second here? I very much, for like just a second, misread that as let's see how they perform in the bed. Well, I cannot help but notice all the looks of awe. Is my presence going to distract you from your duties? What are your findings thus far? Do you have any working theories? I think, do you have any working theories sounds best. The mutants are plotting. They've been breeding like void rats, so they're getting cocky. Must have wanted to infect your ladyship with their plague. It wasn't an attempt on the Lord Captain's life, it was a threat. The rabble are planning a revolt, so they're trying to terrorize us. Soon you will drown in blood. Insurgents prize themselves on such metaphors. Meanwhile, Captain Hrothko is convinced that it was the work of Voitvir's surviving cultists. However, I believe this to be a warning rather than a threat. What we need to establish is who is trying to warn us, and of what. What do you propose we investigate first? Once we have ascertained the dead man's identity, we'll be able to locate his associates and narrow down the number of suspects. Captain Klein is in charge of examining the corpse. Then let us begin. Huge if true. Oh. Something's going on with this guy. We apprehended him while he was trying to break through to the detained rabble. Got into a scuffle. We barely managed to restrain the troublemaker. He demanded an audience with you, Mr. Sourback. What do your enforcers think they're doing, Jocasta? Why are you assaulting my people, denying them water like they're criminals? You've got teenagers and elderly folk here. They're all just ordinary workers, and they've done nothing wrong. What do you think you're doing? Attacking my people, chastising me in front of the Lord Captain? Get out before I have you charged. The girls are fighting. Explain yourselves. The enforcers are reveling in their impunity, treating the crew like cattle, and especially my clan. Many in their custody are dying of thirst or injuries. My sister and niece are in there too. I don't expect them to be exempted from the investigation, but I'm begging you to put an end to these assaults and let my people have some food and water. That is what the procedure demands. Intimidation loosens tongues. Torment erodes the seditionary's will. The rabble are to know only awe and terror. Did any of them confess to anything useful? Nothing important, or indeed worthy of your attention. You detect a slight hesitation before the reply. There's something you are not being told. Well, I'm interested in all of it. Outlandish ones. One of the Infernu was found to be missing his pass to the room housing the work log cogitator. Losing such a pass is a serious offense, but the scoundrel claims an enforcer took it from him. He could not specify the name and rank of the enforcer, but he did give a description. A man, tall, blonde hair. Obviously he's lying. He either lost it or sold it for a bottle of rot gut. As soon as the culprit is found, your people will be released. Alright. I mean, if you insist. I hope you find the culprit before another 100 workers are forced to suffer the same undue punishment. I'm trying to be less hesitant about being maybe not a great person. Like, this is a Warhammer game. We all know what's going on here. You don't need me to, like, feign horror, and we all know what's going on. Identifying the victim has proven impossible. His face has been smashed in and his body is badly maimed. There are too many wounds to determine the exact cause of death, but presumably he died after the killer slit his throat. That's how they drained his blood. No external signs of mutation were found. Ooh, excuse me. Awareness 45, study the enforcers' faces. Ginevra looks at Klein with sympathy. She clearly cares about him, but does not wish to trample on her comrade's honor with words of comfort. Hrotko regards Klein with a contemptuous smirk, while Klein scowls back at him. Love triangle. No external signs of mutation, you say? What about internal signs? Performing an autopsy was inadvisable due to the danger of contaminating the area with genetic aberration. Genuine horror. Whoa. You've seen that look before in the eyes of other veterans. It's the expression of someone reliving painful memories that have left behind deep scars. They cannot hope to overcome such trauma on their own. They would need help, a partner, or perhaps some strong emotional stimulus. Is this seriously what we're doing here? We're seriously just, like, doing some matchmaking? Yeah, let's suggest he get a partner. According to regulations, one officer is required for this duty. However, your ladyship's proposal is reasonable. Did you have someone specific in mind? Okay. So, Ginevra clearly likes Klein, and Hrotko does not. They don't like each other. So, I mean, ideally, I would just put all three of them in there. if this is indeed what we're doing. Here's the item. Oh, okay. Oh, they're so enemies to lovers. Disgusting. Unspeakable. You can't even imagine what's inside that thing. They should have burned the body right then and there. Whoever killed him should have just finished the job. The wounds were so brutal I almost missed his work tattoo. The victim was a pipe warden, and I found this in his throat. A blood-stained raven feather. A certain legend springs to your mind, one involving Saint Quirine, who was granted a portent of enemies hiding among the faithful. When Quirine prayed to the Emperor for a sign that might reveal the traitors, a raven's feather burst out of her mouth to inscribe the names of the conspirators. Only someone versed in the symbology of the Imperium could have left such a message. Remember Saint Quirine? Could this be a sign? Vile mutants do not make allusions to saints. This was someone versed in the creed. What tattoo? What do pipe wardens have to do with anything? The Pipe Wardens are a worker clan that services the ship's sewer systems. The tattoo indicates the worker's status and personal number. This one was SP24601, Senior Pipe Warden. All right. Let's give him some Amasec. What's our next step? Run the victim's identification number through the Masterwork Cogitator. If its machine spirit favors us, we will be able to narrow down the number of suspects. Ginevri, this is your area. Allow me to introduce the esteemed tech priest Androveta Phi. She believes... Riley. She believes she has the right to obstruct the investigation and refuse to grant the enforcers access to the Master Cogitator. I request that the laywoman's willful activities be halted. She intends to torment the machine spirit of the Masterwork Cogitator, Iota 3B. The venerable spirit is ill and in no disposition to endure such abuse. What's the problem with the machine spirit? Old and quick to anger. It therefore calls for a sensitive approach, not a torturous intrusion by a brutish laywoman. Since the start of this watch, the spirit has been unwell, so we have been trying to soothe its woes by applying sacred unguents and cleansing the great machine's boards. The dogma of data recuperative quarantine prohibits any disturbances to blessed machines found to be in such a state. What exactly does this data recuperative dogma prescribe? Let no profane hand touch the sacred machine stricken. Let the mechanism be shielded from all worldly troubles by a veil of righteous litany, and let its shrine be thricely honored till the malady is no more. Pascal, how profane would you say your hands are? I am a Magos Explorator, and this vessel's engine seer prime. The profanity of this unit's hands, as well as the rest of its limbs, organs, and augmetics, is null. If the honored Magos supervises the laywoman's tactful interaction with the spirit, I will sanction this disturbance. Yay! Omnissiah preserve us. The Great Spirit was infected by a layperson. That is the culprit you should be searching for, not some pipe warden. Sacrilege. Category 3 act of sacrilege, resulting in a Category Epsilon Quadro transgressive scenario, requesting the inclusion of the offender in the registry of wanted entities for the purpose of expiative disposal. The Cogitator's malfunctions began after an unauthorized attempt to access it was made. Someone deliberately angered the machine spirit in order to bury the work logs. Thankfully, the esteemed tech priest was able to appease the spirit and extract the information we need. The victim's name was Orto. On the day he died, he was servicing valve 27B, which supplies water to the Rogue Trader's bath chamber. He also had a partner who has yet to appear for duty since the incident occurred. We have a suspect. One of the Inferni said he had his pass to the maintenance room taken away by an enforcer. But how did they get past Ginevri's guards unnoticed? Did the murderer get to the Cogitator too? Impossible. Since the start of the watch, this area has been used as the center of operations. No rabble could have slipped by unnoticed. Moreover, a common pipe warden wouldn't know how to commune with the machine spirit. The murderer had help. Okay, who's the partner? Senior Pipe Warden Guidon, number SP26855. An 8th generation pipe warden. No registered infractions, excellent discipline, perfect work record, an exemplary servant to the Imperium. How do you propose we find our new suspect? Your ladyship, there was a man named Guidon among the rabble waiting to be interrogated. He immediately struck me as suspicious. Please allow me to question the man in your presence. All right. We're getting somewhere. A gaunt man in work clothes. His face is swollen from the bruises, and several of his fingers are broken and sticking out at odd angles. He stares vacantly into the distance with watery eyes. Oh no. Uh-oh. Heretical brands. Uh-oh. I can't tell if... The thing with Warhammer is I can't tell if this guy is, like, taking the piss or being serious. Does the Master at Arms not find it strange that the suspect is so eager to paint himself as a heretic, and in such a preposterous fashion, no less? Who are you, and who told you to give us this pathetic confession? Oh, and I would say that I was someone else too if my name was Yart. Oh, the enforcer said she'd throw his family out the airlock if he didn't confess. She made me draw these unholy marks on myself. Yes, Guodon from CDA Zelda. He works on my ship. Did you not? Was that did that happen in a stream that you missed? Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, the plot thickens. Spare the man, wash off those heretical symbols, and let him rejoin his family. We have the Pipe Warden's names and identification numbers, and we know which clan they're from. We will keep pressing the riffraff until either the culprit confesses or someone turns him in. I will handle this. Please enjoy your meal in the interim, Lord Captain. The scoundrel will appear before us soon enough. I have no more questions. Bring in the Pipe Warden. We are indeed pressing the riffraff. Hello, Neves. Did you fill my bath with blood? I did as the servant of death commanded. She said the Emperor gave the first spinner a sign, that your ladyship should be bathed in the blood of poor Orto, my partner, and I was scared, so I obeyed. The vizier of the blood-spun web. Oh, the plot thickens even more. The lot who worship the Emperor by killing. His spinners hunt down heretics, but sometimes they take righteous lives too. Their service is mysterious, fervent, and bloody. You are the real Pipe Warden Guidon, are you not? SP62855, my work partner was the late Ordo, number SP24601. Hey! Hey! Are you fucking kidding me? I oversee the water supply systems on the upper decks, A3, K8, and R2. That includes valve 27B. Whom do you mean by this servant of death? A holy slayer in black and crimson. Yeah, Riley, I was so confused what you meant by Lycostarian after I pointed out the fucking, Les Mis reference. A holy slayer in black and crimson and bone, feared by all they are, quiet and merciless as death itself. They come... Oh. They come from the shadows to kill because the Emperor commands them so. Summon the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. I wish to hear his explanation. Alas, censorship comes for us all. Your ladyship, if I may ask, what happens to me now? I never meant to anger you. I thought I was doing as the Emperor willed it, but here we are. I'm a simple man. I know pipes, and I know them a lot better than all this people business. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I can still smell rust and metal, though not so much in people's thoughts. You acted as a true servant of the Emperor would. I will have you provided with the best ocular implant for your work. Because she's still, you know, we're still a little, we're not going to go full snap until Komarag, I don't think. I have summoned you to discuss the actions of your apprentices. Let their deeds be weighed. That means pouring unholy blood into her bath. This affront. Oh, a prophecy. It was a prophecy? For my hands to divine, unsullied martyrs offered their souls and bodies into his imperishable embrace. I gazed into the red rivers of their smoldering lives, and I did see. A roiling unclean staining the bays, reaching for the anointed lady of the Ark. Bathe the Domin in the blood of who must go, and they who have been righteous. For this will shield the Domin, and her strengthen her body against the roiling unclean. What do you mean by the roiling unclean? He did not reveal, but it is corruption itself. It offends him. It tastes as sweet as fetid waters in old pipes. Its promises are the deception of an enforcer's smile. Its face is elusive. Do you claim that you did it because the God Emperor willed so? I speak, move, and draw breath because he wills so. I defy not the undying one, neither in death that gifts and takes, nor in my living existence. Well, Master at Arms, are you convinced that we've found the culprits? The Emperor has sent us a portent. The protector of mankind guides the hands of his holy servants to guard us and warn us of hidden threats. Could it be a coincidence that the victim of the ritual was a genetic aberration? Alright. Let's not punish them then. We are seeds in your hand, giver of life. Whether you keep us or scatter us, we will remain grateful. We may be overestimating the scale of the problem. Your dread is not hollow. The unclean has sullied every bay on the ship. You are right to fear it. It is his will that you do. But no spinner or brave warrior from the domain circle can find the roots of the unclean, for it can appear as human and act as human. Only its thoughts betray its vile nature. Only its thoughts are never human. Unclean thoughts we need to find? Let Weiss find one. He knows how, no matter how badly he wishes that the rest of us forgot about it. No, let's have Idira do it. That's gonna end. Let's have Idira do it. I give you leave to wrap up the investigation on the officer's deck. Oh boy, it's been like 45 minutes already. I really hope we get to Kiava Gamma today. Is he? No, that's Heinrichs. I don't want to talk to Heinrichs. No, I bet he's in the Astropathic Chapel. Okay. Whew. Excuse me. Oh, I've never been in here before. This is sick as hell! Are you kidding me? Fuck it up! This rules. Shit like this is why I love Warhammer. As if someone were watching you from inside your own being. Reconsider what? I have not asked my question yet. Your intentions are fairly easy for me to infer. You are looking for mutineers, and the only reason you would come to your choir master is to order me to turn to the warp for answers. Your predecessor came to me with the same orders once. Nothing good came of it. Play Freebird! So you say you've performed the ritual before for Theodora? Many years ago. It was a time when Lady Theodora had become anxious. Perhaps the Lord Inquisitor's interest in her affairs adversely affected her, shall we say, trust in her own subjects. She was expecting a betrayal, and eventually her paranoia brought her to me. I performed the ritual, but the choir ceased to exist. That doesn't sound good. Oh, blood and human remains everywhere. Awesome! What is the nature of this ritual? It takes the entire choir's power to invade such a prodigious number of minds at once. I weave their voices into a chord and steer it into the murky sea of other people's souls. Together we read tens of thousands of thoughts, emotions, and intents, looking for the thing we are after, the seed of corruption you are interested in. Well, why are you so worried about the ritual? The proverb about staring too long into the abyss, what you are asking for is tantamount to plunging the entire choir. I really like saying entire choir into that abyss. A ritual like that will require incredible focus from each of its participants. It will take a single careless thought, a single glance in the wrong direction, for the way back to be lost. Human minds fusing into one another, vitrified organs inside still living bodies, perverse fantasies manifesting in the flesh. Okay, now what are the downsides? Nothing will stop the horrors of the warp from spreading all over the ship in the blink of an eye. Okay, now what are the downsides? That sounds cool. Let's do that. Exactly. And even if I agreed, it would be impossible. I would need a second powerful telepath as a defender to shield my mind. The last time, my best apprentice Adeline did that, but she is no longer with us. She was exceptionally talented, rivaling even myself. Now I know of only one psyker in the entire expanse as her equal, but he is bound to the service of one of House Winterscale's planetary governors, and thus unavailable to us, which makes your dangerous enterprise an impossibility. I see. Well, maybe we can find someone to help. I could do it. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. That sounds like it's not gonna lead to any chaos things. Okay, well, fuck you. Hold on. Hold on! Hold on. What if I go and respec? What if I go and respec and then come back with telepathy instead of what's she? Divination? Yeah. What if I go and respec to telepathy?
Intriguing.
Will you let me help then? Let's see if this works. My retinue and I are in need of training. Yes. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? I don't get to... Oh. Fuck. Alright. Well, I fucked that up. Wait. I did not fuck it up. Fucking up, false alarm. Ooh, I like that. Sorry, I'm just speeding through this. Am I building her well? Probably not. Do I care? No. Actually... Okay. Okay. Now will you let me do this, Zachary? Come on, Zachary. Give me this. Shut up, Abelard.
Embrace true power.
Yeah. No! It's just fully not an option anymore. Oh. Sorry, I'm married to doing this now. Hold on. I am... I'm going back to this autosave. And then we're... hopefully this is before the initial whatever. So I'm going to zoom through the rebuild again. And then we're going to get Alicia to fucking do this. Okay? That is my project for today. Fuck Kiava Gamma. We're getting Alicia involved in this. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. What is this? Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. I want... fuck. Which one would have given me... There we go. Telepathy. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Okay. Now. Now can we do it? Now can we do it? Please. Thank you, Neves. That's very nice to hear.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Let's just appreciate the music in here for a second. Mechanica soundtrack type beat. Yes, yes. We consider what? I have not asked my question yet. Blah, 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 blah. Is it? Find a psyker who will help you perform the ritual. Audio seems fine on my end. Is anyone else having issues with it fading in and out? Oh, that's because when I click off the window, it goes quiet. But when I click back in... Find a psyker who will help you perform the ritual. I could help you with the ritual. Oh, come on! Huh. Well, I'm not getting that on my end, so I don't know what's doing that. Everyone, come on! I will be helping you commence the preparations. Let's go! Don't tell me what to do, Zach. The temperature inside the chapel is dropping. Every breath turns into a cloud of vapor. The astropath's resonant voices blend together, following the pattern of the melody playing in the hall. Every now and then, muffled moans are heard coming from the thrones of the junior astropaths. You can't be doing that right now, guys! Your ladyship, I sense strangeness. Non-minds. They do not seem human-like. How strange. They are akin to insects. Parasites. I cannot read them, and that is wrong. Look. Oh. The great whiteness is the ship with its multitude of minds, of which you are one. A shadow of utter nothingness winds its way across the blinding white. You hear the choirmaster's voice coming from a distance, but cannot make out a single word. Your gaze slides along an iridescent thread that has crossed the nothingness. Something shining is towering behind it, a golden giant frozen in place like a statue. A sudden jolt of fear distracts you from that image. Your thoughts turn back toward the nothingness and its kaleidoscope of absences. No color, no emotion, no thought. In its furthest depths there is something crawling. Well, I think we can look into that. Nothing, well... Oh, I can't save right now. Well, nothing will go wrong if I peer into the nothingness. Balanced on the brink, your gaze falters and slides down into the depths. Billions of pitch-dark non-minds stare back at you, a shapeless mass of wrongness, purple worms of aberration encased in carapaces of otherness. I cannot see them. I cannot read their minds. I cannot see into their lair. I can see only images, fragmented and sinister. Forgive me, Lord Captain, but we took this risk in vain. What are we dealing with? Some kind of defensive measure? Sorcery? Not sorcery. Something else. I have never encountered minds like this before. Something about them is wrong. Well, I want to continue. Oh. The nothingness cackles and croaks. I see you. It assumes a vague shape, a man shriveled by age and infirmity, his eyes alight with an alien purple flame. You have been looking for me. What manner of abomination are you? I cannot sense you. You are not of the warp. What is your twisted nature? I can sense you. I cannot sense you either, but I know you. I heard you were going to seek me out. My ears are everywhere. I was ready. The age-worn voice is like a deep wail echoed by a throng of smaller voices. Civilizations and star clusters lie buried at the bottom of the being's pale eyes, which are aflame with hunger. Your mind feels cramped inside your skull, and you can hear the bone creaking. Did the ritual work after all? This is not my ritual. That is his spell, an invasion of our minds. While I was seeking it with my power, it found us with its own, and I cannot stop it. I cannot force it out of our heads. Okay, well, stop the ritual. I'm trying. You are my prey. Oh. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Zach. Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry. Oh, poor Zach.
The Emperor.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Where are people attacking from? Over there. Oh, no. Oh, this isn't good. I gotta get Abelard over here as quickly as possible. Also do that way. Okay. I think that's a good spread. I think we'll be fine. Jai's going first. What can she get from here? Oh, that's a good spot, yeah.
Am I getting paid?
Ah, well done. Let's also
Don't get too cocky.
poison some of these guys if we can.
This way!
You're attacking me.
I can handle this.
Anyone coming close to Zach is going to attack me, okay? That's how this is going to work.
Guided by faith.
And I suppose I don't have to worry about veil degradation since it's already pretty fucking degraded. So I will not be stingy with my warp powers.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Argenta, I swear to fuck.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle!
It is pretty complicated, yeah,
Death
but
shall reign.
if you're playing on one of the lower difficulties, like I'm playing on story difficulty, so it doesn't super matter a lot. Anyway, get bonked.
I will
idiot.
triumph.
I'm gonna put a forewarning on Abelard if I can.
I reject the very idea.
Look out.
Don't. No. Fuck you.
I can't stand it.
As the tactical imperative dictates,
Pascal, melt these idiots.
the scriptural
A blood-soaked tribute.
Melt those! And then I'm gonna mark you
running
as Pascal's
binary
prey.
override.
And whatever that does.
Emperor, protect me.
Bella. Gotta get her into melee somehow.
For now.
I'll do what it takes.
Yeah, baby.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Go.
Someone else can do this. I will do my duty.
That way. And get a taunting scream.
Quick! Quick!
Look out!
High momentum.
Of course, there's more. Who's up? Oh, it's Jai up first, right? There's plenty of guys over that way, so let's get her
Watch my back.
under cover, and then...
Tell me, and it is done. What a satisfying demise. Don't get too cocky. Never fight.
Oh! Well done, Jai. Argenta's turn.
Doubt is for the weak.
Argenta, I need you to do better. I need you to do better.
As
Come
the
on, girl.
Emperor commands, I act.
Can I get a forewarning on Abelard now?
I
I
need no
can!
context.
Yay! Forewarning for Abelard. And are you in range of my psychic shriek? You are not. Okay, let's just sit here.
Emperor, protect me!
My fear
Emperor, protect me!
Explorers know one route.
That's your prey.
Forward.
So let's...
My vow is to stop.
Blood-soaked tribute.
A dance of blades and shadows.
My hot new YA fantasy book.
I can handle this.
Hey, no. Don't shoot the astropaths.
My place is at the fort.
Don't shoot
It
the
will be done. I
astropaths.
took care of this one.
This way!
Don't touch me.
I can't stand it! This way! Quick!
One.
Oh. Well done, Abelard. Okay, so do we know when we're like done here, or are we just sort of...
I know what I'm doing, usually. You've got a problem.
Oh, you're not fun.
Don't get too cocky. Am I getting paid for this? Going somewhere?
Well done, Jai. You're fine. You're all fine. My turn. I don't think I super need to be doing anything except sort of just sitting here with Zach. Stop!
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
We gotta get that fucking Tony over here.
Activate calculus fury algorithm.
Melt these
Running
idiots.
binary.
What a satisfying demise.
I want to... Oh! Yes, I want to get Kibella all the way over there and get the sniper.
I shall not fail.
How dare you strike
Caught by the
Emperor's
web.
faithful?
I'll do what it takes.
Need to get her as well. I think once we get all the named apparitions
Attack
taken
sound
care
approach.
of, we'll be fine.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Are you sure about that, Kibella? I think you might be lying about that, Kibella. I need you to take care of that, please.
Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. Jai Hedai. Remember
wonderful.
the name.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
All the astropaths are fine. Zach's fine.
Quick, quick!
Curse her.
That's fine. Oh, hell yeah. No, I can't melt them because I'm not in line of sight or
Enemy is the
whatever.
threat of his faithful.
I will...
Request approved.
Pascal, come on.
Emperor, protect me.
Oh, did they die? Okay. Let's get...
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Okay.
Emperor, protect me.
Yeah, get in melee with Pascal. That's gonna go really well for you.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed.
Okay. You do have a melee setup. Okay.
I can do that. Never quite.
Oh! Wow! Holy shit, Jai!
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Astropaths are all fine. I'm good. I'm chilling. Welcome to 40k just to hit everything in melee, lol.
This way!
If I am allowed one cheap joke, that is why there is no Tau in this game.
No. I am your blade and shield.
A blood-soaked tribute.
Oh, come on. More? Stop it. God, that would be amazing. Zach! What the hell are you doing?
It will be done. I will do my duty.
Ah, an exemplary strike!
It will be done.
I can't stand it!
Well, oh. Oh! Demonette!
Embrace it.
Demonette! Can he? No. He can't reach. Okay. Go after Abelard and not Alicia. Okay?
Okay, now I'm really riled up.
Okay, my darling Demonette, go after Abelard. Fucking... Did they die? Huh. I was sure there was one more person over there.
You jest, surely.
Hey! No! Yay, Demonette! Okay, and the astropaths are all fine.
I will triumph.
To the brink of agony.
Quick, quick!
Stop hitting me, Ashmag!
Ready?
The price for your folly
Come
will
on!
be steep.
Oh, come on. There is sadly no option to smooch the Demonette. It's total bullshit.
My frail organics required it.
Emperor, protect me!
The shadows will see it done.
Emperor, protect me!
Tried and tested tactics are the best ways.
Smooches of the Dark Gods DLC? When,
Victory is
Owlcat? When?
My soul sings in ecstasy.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Tell me, and going somewhere?
Yeah. All the astropaths are fine. Yes, good. I'm getting Alicia
Amidst the carnage, I find purpose.
Well done, Alicia. And let's put a forewarning on Pascal.
Beckons.
And a psychic
I
shriek
will
on Demon.
triumph. Tremble,
Oh!
mortals!
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, and I got an achievement for saving all the astropaths. Yay for that. His pale fingers are clutching the aquila adorning his belt. We escaped disaster. The warp did not take our souls, and there are far fewer casualties this time. Primarily thanks to you, your ladyship. Your telepathic prowess became a pillar of the chorale's shifting consonants. I must confess I have not encountered such powerful psionic weaving in a long time. You are a rare gift. Was that old man a mutant? One of those we were looking for? Even if not, there was nothing more chilling than we could have possibly found. An inhuman thing in human form. A true sacrilege against the Emperor. Ooh, excuse me. Its mind is strange like an insect's or a parasite's, but I saw images in the minds of those around it. Currents of energy, a blue glow, the clanging of metal. It could be the plasma drive chambers. That's where I would start searching for signs of corruption. And a worm tormenting a star. Are you familiar with this symbol? An emblem of some cult on the ship. Alright. Let's put her in one more situation. It is a symbol of my victory. Give it to me if you are unable to see this inspiring trophy for what it is. Ice-covered Aquila. Ooh, fun. Oh, and everyone leveled up. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Should we give her that instead of the... Yeah, let's give her that instead of the Tome of Excess. Sorry I clickbaited you with the promise of Kiava Gamma. I love these little in-engine cutscenes. Hello, I'm Rick. Lord Captain, didn't expect to see you in this compartment. Are you out on a stroll, taking in the sights of your domain? The blue glow of plasma is especially striking at this time of the watch. Honestly, Jai, mood. hawkish infernus I've ever met. Alright, bye, Neves. Hope you have a good sleep. Shift Foreman Nige? The Shift Foreman. Have you ever seen a symbol that looks like a serpent in front of a star? Somebody keeps daubing it on the equipment and bulkheads. If I find the scoundrels, I'll tear their hands off and send them for servitorization. Is it some kind of sedition? I didn't know. If you see one of these, let me know. We'll try to find these artists. Seen it on some bulkheads, crates, doors. I just assumed it was the mark of some small clan. Many Voidsmen mark their workplace with family symbols. How's your face? An enforcer's baton is pretty sturdy, but not as thick as the skull of a hard-boiled infernus. I have to give it to Jocasta. Her officers earn their rations. They clobber you good. Okay, so what are you doing here? Routine drive inspection. The regulations require scheduled checks to make sure the insulation isn't weakened, the sensors haven't been tampered with, and the reactor isn't about to blow anytime soon. Just business as usual. It is strange that the senior officer is conducting the inspection alone. According to regulations, there should be an entire squad of Inferni, and the personal presence of the Infernus Master is necessary only in emergencies. Why are you really here? Not really here about the reactor. I heard a rumor that you'd gone to investigate the plasma drive chambers, so I thought I'd make sure everything went smoothly. Your ladyship is accustomed to associating with people of your rank, or officers at the very least, but here, this place is home to voidfarers of simpler manners whose clan customs may be unfamiliar to you. Our customs are decent ones. I'd rather boil myself in plasma than let anything happen to the Lord Captain. If you can find even 3 people in this bay who can give a report without turning the air blue, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. You're a good bunch, but I'd hate to see you insult her ladyship with foolishness and not even realize it. Well, thank you, Heinrich. I want to know more about this bay. Power feeds the ship's main engines from here. Uh-oh. There are other drives on the ship, but ours is the mightiest. That's to say, we do the important work. Well, alright, Shift Foreman. Tell me about yourself. What kind of person are you? Grew up on footfall, joined the crew at 14, spent my whole life in this bay. I've raised no family and made no fortune, but I've climbed my way up the ranks. I don't know anything but my trade and this compartment. I am my trade in this compartment, alright? Okay. Well, off you go, Heinrich. Head on over this way.
Ah, Shireen, what fabulous places you take us to. Abandoned ships, foul-smelling back streets, and now a filthy compartment where anyone is welcome to get themselves killed by a conductive charge.
I, for one, cannot wait until this bold streak passes and the Lord Captain realizes just how comfortable her throne is.
Oh yeah, it's so fun. Maximally minimizing the risk of a leak.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Ooh. Over there. Just make out a faded symbol on one of the tiles, a serpent and star. Someone's stash behind it, but the stash has been long abandoned. I will not forget to level up. I'm going to do that,
The world will bow.
when I, after I sign off for the night.
I am registering 137 violations of the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation here. Initializing enumeration. 1. Keep the screw thread as your augmetic eye.
Let's seize the opportunity. Embrace true power.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
Oh. Received. Needs more. Interesting. Well, I can't actually go and talk to him. Ah, no, that sucks.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Fortune smiles on us, an ill omen.
Nope. Nuts are a serious business. Oh, hey, I recognize this map. I know. You come back here
The world
later.
trembles beneath my feet.
You do some more stuff here later. It's fun. other things we need to find? There are other servitors we need to turn? Why can't I talk to this guy? Why can't I get...
I tread a path unexplored.
Oh, there we go. Backpack with armor-piercing ammo. And a tarnished breacher's Aquila. Okay, now can I talk to... I still can't talk to him. Every 4 hours, we get a 10-minute break.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Did I miss something back over this way? Oh, I guess I have to go and talk to Heinrich. Specifically. There's an old cache hidden under one of his serpent symbols. More secret stashes. Found this in one of the caches. Smugglers on the loose. Found this in a cache with a serpent. We need to find and capture whoever set up these caches and hid the weapons. Set up an ambush near the caches. Sooner or later, someone will come to check on them. Then we'll use the Inferni. They often carry out inspections here. No one will suspect them. Oh, I love clenching his fist until his knuckles crack. Ooh. Okay. Let's catch that vermin. An ungainly build, a stubborn jaw, and a heavy gaze. He looks no different from any other worker in this compartment except for the tattoo on his forearm, its design resembling a worm devouring a star. So let's take a closer look at him. The pigment of the tattoo looks fresh, standing out starkly against the color of his skin, which means that it's a very recent addition. You look closely and you notice a pair of scars at the base of his neck, suspiciously reminiscent of an almost healed bite. Who is this man? Shof Galai, servant of the Blessed Lathe Beta 2 Diligence, low-ranking worker, easily replaceable, no apparent signs of mutation. Do you feel like talking yet? Oh! Hey! No one's supposed to know about that yet. Either fear has robbed him of reason, or he has a very skewed perspective. Well, you don't have to say it out loud, bud. It's true, but talk to me. What's going on? I'm sort of just going through all the dialogue options. Watch your tongue, peasant. I will oversee this interrogation myself. Yes, let's fill his head with visions of warp horrors. Oh, come on. Pascal, make this unit comply, or... Yeah, let's do some truth serum shit. Medicaid test succeeded. Hell yeah. See, guys, torture works. Who do you serve? This angel, is that the old sorcerer who appeared before me and promised my demise? Did he brainwash you all, or is someone else leading you? The angel is not of the woeful human form. He is splendor. His visage is a divine inspiration from the many-armed emperor. You, faithless one, were granted the honor of gazing upon the Magus, our good shepherd, our messenger. If you beheld the angel, you would scratch your own brain out through your eye sockets, for you would realize the depth of your wickedness before him. What do you know about our enemy? Every master-at-arms that passes on special instructions to their successor, instructions that resemble disturbing tales, some of them mention genetic cults. Xenos infestation. What's their objective? Power, bloody sacrifices to their god? Their end goal is always mutiny. They can prepare for many generations, accumulating weapons and numbers, until one day... Hold on to your jeans! Until one day they attack. That is their day of revelation. The apotheosis of their profane faith. They think that on that day their blasphemous star children will descend from the void and elevate their worshippers. Why do they choose to act among the rabble specifically? The lower decks have plenty of dark corners for the Xenos to lie in wait. Commoners are too dull-witted and spineless to identify the threat before it's too late. And at the same time, they are dull-witted and spineless enough to serve as cannon fodder to be thrown at the cult's enemies when the uprising begins. What are you plotting? A mutiny? Fake, Captain. The faithful are already aiming for your heart. I was ordered to stockpile weapons, so that when the fateful hour comes, the righteous would not stand unarmed. How do the conspirators recruit you? His angel's kin granted me a revelation. I wish to know everything about your vile cult. He who waits for his children cast out into the unknowable abyss. He is kind, merciful. He uproots tyrannies of evil. He sends his angel to the righteous, and angels kin follow. Why? Where are you hiding? Where are your leaders? Oh. Really? That's really weird. I don't know how to fix that. A sanctuary for heretics, a quiet place. I assume our next objective is the Von Valencius dynastic crypt. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, out of the airlock he goes. Alright. Apparently I'm having some audio glitches, and it's 8 o'clock, so next time we will head into the Von Valencius dynastic crypt, and then from there, hopefully, fingers crossed, Kiava Gamma. I hope you all had a really good time. I will see you next time. Bye.